Harris, why is she in my DM? Huh? She stay in my DM. Oh, y'all be thinking I'm playing. I'm not playing. Kamala Harris. She in my DM, bitch.
Spoiler alert, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. So I did not get a chance to record that whole Twitter Spaces. I only heard towards the end, and it was enough for me to say I'm gonna pause my show and we gonna go live a little later. You know, y'all, it was crazy. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody feeling? How everybody doing today? Let me say what's up to the people before we start. What's up, Nubian? How you doing? Yes, I did change it to 1:30, and then I changed it back because the Twitter Spaces had already ended. What's up, Benita? How you doing? Shout out to all my AT-tubers. I appreciate y'all. What's up, Truth? How you doing? What's up, Enigma? Thank you for being here. She thinks she is inboxing her. It's a mass. Tokyo Tony. Shout out to Tokyo Tony, even though she blocked me. What's up, Gigi? What's up, Grown Woman? Don't try me. What's up, Mary D? Mary D, you be swinging in the comment section. I be seeing you around. I appreciate you. Everything that you do. What's up, Hawan? What's up, Conversation Party? What's up, Tara? What's up, Melanie? Shout out to everybody on Facebook. And also make sure you guys hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, like the channel, all that good stuff. What's up, Angie? How you doing? Shout out to everybody. It's over 150 of y'all in here, so I can't get to everybody, but y'all know I love y'all if I don't get to y'all. She blocked you too, Dee? Yeah, she blocked everybody. What's up, Kiki? What's up, Lychee? What's up, Chantal? What's up, everybody? I see y'all. All right. We'll stop with all the pleasantries. So, as you guys know, Funky Dineva did an interview with Carlos King. We talked about it yesterday, about everything that went on. And by the way, yes, I'm feeling better. That medication had me feeling, we'll talk about that later. It had me feeling away. What's up, Michelle? But anyway, so we talked about it, reviewed it. Armon did an interview with Shod Santiago. He was like popular on Vine. I forgot what he was popular for, but he's kind of like one of the OGs of Vine. He's one of those people. So he had interviewed him. And then they talked about the whole TGIF thing and how Al was his shady ways and stuff like that. And Armon was all like, yeah, we hung out at the bar with Monifa. Then the next week, he was trying to get me fired. He tried to set up a meeting to get me fired. We kind of had already heard about it, but Armon kind of went into more detail, but he wouldn't let Shod read the actual message. But we might have an update on that because Armon said on that Twitter Spaces, oh, he gonna fire up a show. So we'll see what happens.
I'm just gonna show you. This is the kind of shit that I don't like. Okay, and so
this is Armon's video from yesterday.
And I never put this out, but I want you to get this real quick. So lean in close.
And I'm only playing the audio because I don't think Armon likes me, so I know definitely he would strike me if I show this video.
So this is on March 17th, right? There's a text message being sent. I have a brilliant idea. You see that? Okay, that's to somebody on the team, mind you. The 18th, you're cuddled up with me, with Monifa, and your king, and your this and that.
Right.
Now, the next day, read that.
Not out loud.
Not out loud. That's the next day. Right? And mind you, me and you had keys last Sunday. So, you know, me and her, we carried hard. And girl, that was to Claudia. Because Claudia didn't like me at the time. Girl, you were trying to set up a meeting to get me fired.
Okay.
And you had to.
So that's when that whole rumor came into play that he was sleeping with the producer Justin, and so that's what he told Claudia, and so Al told Claudia allegedly, and that's when he started trying to be cool with Claudia to get him fired, but yet Al was the one telling Armon, like, Claudia was no good and stuff like that. So Armon was basically stuck in the middle between both parties. And he ended up going with Claudia at the end of the day after, he seen that Al was trying to set him up.
Meeting. You had, but girl, but that's just like me keying in your face last Sunday and reading you.
Right, yeah.
I don't like bitches
like
that.
And by the way, he gonna say girl, but he's referring to Al. Like, he mean like girl, like that. That's what he mean by girl. So he referenced Al as girl, but he shut the hell up, y'all.
I like a bitch. Like, the reason why I respect Claudia, and I'm always going to respect her, because she told me, bitch, I don't like you.
But no, because she's an Aries like me.
But I respect the upfront bitch.
Yeah.
I don't like no girl that's going to act like they like me.
That's intense.
And then stab me in my back. I don't fuck with that, because it's like, we don't have to like each other. Because, baby, if I don't like you, I don't like you. But I'm never a person, first of all, there's not one hoe on this platform in this world that I feel like, oh, girl, that's going to shake me, that I feel like, oh, girl, I'm intimidated by you, or like, I feel like, I got to hate on you. But then it's like another thing is like, I'm never going to...
Hold on. Why couldn't A be up like that? Whatever. And y'all need to... I've been seeing y'all go around panels talking about AT2 in love. You see when he had blah, blah, blah on his channel? He was in love and all that. Y'all need to stop all that love. Listen. Whatever I am, y'all leave me the hell alone. Shit. God damn it.
It's so petty to try to get somebody fired and then put out lies. But y'all never put out a lie on a person. So, girl, she put out that lie. I read her behind the scenes, and I told her...
No, you read it on the scenes, too, though.
That was because nothing was done behind the scenes. And so, girl, now you want to perform, because she's a Gemini like me. So I'm going to show you how to perform, because she was performing around town.
You a May Gemini or June Gemini?
I'm a June Gemini. So she was performing around town, telling the girls that I slept with the producer.
Oh, holy smokes.
Yes.
That's true.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
And it's no shade, but girl, no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But absolutely not.
So he's confirming, no, he did not sleep with the producer.
Bro, you see, this is not
No way.
What?
You're funny.
Why?
No,
it's no shade.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's not giving that. Even if it was to give that, it's not giving that.
No.
It's no shade.
I mean, I think that your personality got you the job.
Yeah. But that was the problem, because she had, a lot of the people was gagging because the first day, maybe the first 2 weeks, I got a music segment, because I talk a lot about music.
You like music.
So she felt some type of way. She had gave, and she said this on air.
Who's she?
Al.
Oh, okay.
You have a music segment?
Oh, see.
This on air.
Yeah.
Oh, it took me 4 years to get my segment. I'm like,
I think you're trying to be facetious.
So, yeah. So, Armon has referenced a lot Al being jealous. And that was one of the things, because on TGIF, he had like a music segment where he would talk about the rap girls like he does on his channel or whatever, right? And so Al was basically hating on him like, oh, it took me a while to get my own segment. You just off the cuss got one. Well, a couple of things. I think with Armon, they got him because of what he's good at. They know Armon is good at doing commentary, right? He's not very versed at different subjects, but he's good about what he talks about. So they probably wanted to bring his strong characteristics and like his strong talents to the front, where compared to, say if they had a segment about politics, that's not going to be Armon's strong suit. They're going to fit him to where he's good at. And so I think Al was all like, oh, well, they gave you a segment. So, but I don't think necessarily Al was like hating. He was kind of like, oh, you already getting the segment? Like, oh, they must really like you. I'm thinking that's what he really thought. Like, oh, they must really like you if they give you a segment.
The same night that we went out, I was talking to her and I was like, hey, we're doing a lot of talking about, this is like kind of like during Women's History Month and Black History Month. I was like, we've done a lot of stuff about, here's the thing, and Black women, please don't feel any kind of way. But during that time, I just kind of felt like we were talking a lot about Black women and their problems and everything that they had going on. And even during Black History Month, I feel like we didn't highlight any LGBTQ people in history, and I feel like we never do. So I said, I can't wait to see him I can't wait to see what we talk. No, I can't wait to see what the network does for Pride Month in regards to Black LGBT talent. Because, you know, Pride Month and Music Month, or Black Music Month, is the same month. So I was like, I wonder if they're going to make it about Black Music Month and then get the gays out of here. So he was like, well, did you tell such and such about it? I was like, yeah, I did kind of bring it up to him. He was like, oh, I'm sure it's be done by next week. And so I'm the kind of girl, like, imagine we out at the bar, Ken. But so I'm the person, like, I'm a very clever and sharp bitch. So I'm like, okay. So I laugh with you, I keep with you, but I put that in my back pocket, like, okay, girl, I gotta watch her. Right. I gotta watch her because there's certain little things that she's saying you gotta watch her person. Right, you be like, oh girl, I'll keep with you, but girl, I'm gonna put that in my pocket because you feel some type of way. Yeah. And so it ended up that if I found out she was trying to set me up because my family. You thought she felt away and she felt away. And yeah, and girl, I met her where she was at, and at the end of the day, when the whole roast thing happened, I asked the management, did they want to hear it? And they gave yes. She said no. Oh, they said no. They said, listen, we just don't want you to mention Star Jones. Did you mention it? No. Okay. They said, and I said, would you like to hear the rest of the roast? They said, no, we trust that you're going to make it phenomenal. But the whole thing is, they were just like, girl, we need the ratings. We want you to crash out. We want you to, and I told you this. I said, I'm not about to crash out for this network, and y'all don't have my back. Right. You get what I'm saying? They be wanting you to crash out. And so when I did it, Al felt away.
So it seems that they wanted him, shout out to Margot real quick. So it seemed like they wanted him to do that roast because they wanted to get the ratings up. They wanted to really shake the table. What's up, Jackie? They really wanted to have him shake the table. And then when he did it, it was like all this backlash from it. But even then, Armon should have been smart enough to know, like, this was a whole setup. This was definitely a whole setup because you already have the image of being the villain. So since you have the image of being the villain, you got to be careful on how you portray yourself. Because at the end of the day, this, even though they on YouTube and on Zoom, it's still a professional job. It still has that Fox affiliate. Like when I talk trash on my channel and stuff like that, you know, we have fun banter and stuff like that. I know I can do that on my show because this is my show. But if I'm on a professional platform, even if it's on Zoom, if I'm on a professional Zoom platform, I know that I need to act a certain way, right? And he should have took that into consideration. It shows that you're really green and really immature at certain things. Granted, the stuff that Al was doing to you allegedly, do I think that's right? Oh, definitely not. If Al is really this boogeyman and he really is as evil as what it seems like and shady and all that stuff, then he deserves what he gets. But however, in the industry, you're not always going to like the people who you work with. And it's very important that you keep up a good image because you'll be referenced for something. So there was not a talk show. There was a game show that I got selected to be a part, right? And I ended up not going back, so I missed my opportunity to be on TV, right? But the thing is that for like a whole year, they were sending me stuff for different TV shows. All like, we want you to apply for this one, to apply for this one. So you always want to leave a lasting impression on people. And y'all also want to hit that like button. How many, what the hell going on? They better hit that damn like button. But you always want to leave a lasting impression on people. So then they'll recommend you for other jobs. I'm not saying that Armon can't get another job, but definitely going back to Fox ain't going to be an option. You definitely messed that one up. Because even though Al is the boogeyman and he's the real bad guy, he's the true villain, right? Al is the true villain. We can all agree with that. He doesn't have the perception of being the villain. Like I see some of y'all out there, roasting Al for being boring and all this stuff. But granted, I'd rather be boring than to be the mean guy or not easy to work with. Unfortunately, that's what Armon has. Like, you're not easy to get along with. You want to fight with everybody. You don't want that kind of image. You want the reputation of being like very easygoing, very a change agent, very easy to adapt to certain situations. Yeah, like you just can't. Y'all agree with me. Okay, what's up, Chicago Cloud? Yeah. You gotta sometimes just take the back seat. And he also does mention in that interview that, Al was basically bullying him and stuff like that, and he would just take it and all that. And then finally he got tired of it and he finally said something about it. He did mention that he did call Al about the situation, did talk to him and quote unquote read him and all that stuff. And then that's when him and Claudia got closer. And the reason why he likes Claudia is because at least Claudia came out the gate and was all like, I don't like you and we don't get along. And then they fostered a relationship with each other afterwards. So him and Claudia seem to be cool. It's, regarding Al Reynolds, he's not cool with. So after all that was done, I get hit up by Smooth. Shout out to Smooth. I see her in the chat right now. I get hit up from Smooth like, oh, Armand's going off on Twitter Spaces. He's going off on Twitter. I'm like, what? And I couldn't even record anything fast enough, y'all. Like, it was wild. So these are a few tweets from Armand. And then I'll get into the Twitter Spaces. So he said, these ninjas slash bitches be weird for real. And that was a shot at Funky. Then the next tweet about Funky, he said, bitches really fake loving you, but really be having animosity, just be waiting for a moment. Then the last one, he said, I love Nicki Minaj at this point. I see what the F, WTF, I should say. I don't want to say the F word. She be talking about, but people will make it seem like you fall out with everyone when these MFers are all weird. So yeah, and then he went on Twitter Spaces and then he lit it up and he felt that Funky was being weird and basically shading him behind his back and stuff like that. And I honestly, and granted, I only have a clip, but I don't feel like Funky was being shady. I feel like if anything, he was trying to talk to him through the screen. And this is kind of like something I'm going through right now. But let me let you guys vote. Do you feel that Funky was being shady during this interview? Yes or no? 30-second countdown.
You know what I'm saying? I was disappointed. I was disappointed. I was like, y'all hoes need y'all job. I was like, Armon, this is great next level for you. Al, you don't work in TV. And granted, Claudia does her thing. She does well. But Claudia does like movies and stuff. That's gig work. You get a gig here. You may not work for a few months. You get another gig. It was a nice, stable paycheck for everybody. I'm not reading. It's a nice, stable paycheck. And I'm like, y'all checkup over dumb shit. Who can't use an extra $250,000?
Baby, I don't care what you make.
So I just feel like it was a dumb reason. And honestly and truthfully, I feel like the person that lost the most in the situation was Armon. Because he had the most to gain from it.
Right. And he said some other things, but one thing was about the maturity. He needs to grow up. And I mean, if you look at how Armon went off on Twitter Spaces, he's telling the truth. He's definitely telling the truth. Funky didn't say anything wrong because just today you went off. You went crazy. Why did you go crazy like that? When he literally did not say anything that was really mean-spirited. What's up, Joyful? He didn't say anything that was really mean-spirited. It was more like giving advice. And so, like I told you guys, I'm kind of going through the same situation because I was trying to give people advice because, I'm the godfather of YouTube. I was trying to give people advice in this little black tea sector, whatever you want to call it. And they turned around and made it seem that I was the bad guy. And I was all like, no, I was literally giving you guys advice on what you should do. And they took it a whole different way. Now they're doing 30 billion videos about me. It's like the bitter baby mama / baby daddy club. Like it's a bitter group of people that's doing video after video about me. But I think they all just want to fuck. But anyway, moving on. But Funky didn't say, notice I just said that. Let's like smooth, right? Anyway, but he didn't say nothing wrong. He said nothing wrong. He literally was just giving advice, you know. Now, if he's all like, hey, don't talk about me at all, don't even mention me, don't look at me, if that's what you want, then say that. Like, okay, well, you can't mention me, don't say my name, blah, blah, blah. Then, you know, set that up. But I feel like for him just to like try to give you advice and give his opinion on the matter, he's allowed to do that. Because let's be honest about something. If Armon really feels like he's a celebrity, people can talk about you. People can talk about you. Just like the bitter baby mama, baby daddy club that hates AT2, they're allowed to talk about me. Do I like it? No, I don't like it. But they're allowed to talk about me. Now, the problem I have, what's up, Couture Babe? The problem I have is that they lying on me. That's the problem I have. But other than that, they're allowed to talk about me. Why? I can't stop them, you know? And y'all don't even know who I'm talking about. They just bitter. That's all you need. If you look up bitter on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you'll find their videos because they definitely bitter. So when Funky just tore up a deceased woman the other day, that was what was that, AT2? I like him, but Pot Kettle Black. No, I was all like, I'm not familiar with that show and stuff like that. Like, I was all like, I would have just said rest in peace. I wouldn't have did all that. No, Funky is definitely, you know, he got a mouth on him. Definitely says the wrong things. You know, just like when he called Chloe Bailey fat and ugly, and she's nor fat nor ugly. You know, he says ignorant shit too. Like, I'm not absolving him, but it's here's the thing. A lot of things about now you'll be like, AT2, you don't work in Hollywood. How do you know this? There's a perception of when you're on camera and you're doing what you do, and then there's another perception behind the scenes. If you're controversial, you're allowed to be controversial as much as you want to a certain degree, right? But if you're hard to work with, you're stressing everybody out, and you know you're yelling at the staff and stuff like that, they don't like you when you're causing issues like that. But if it's like an opinion show, you know, like The Talk, like The View, like, you know, shows on ESPN, you know, First Take. If it's an opinion show, yeah, your opinion might be controversial, but that's one thing. But if you were acting a fool behind the scenes, I guarantee you won't have a job anymore. They'll get you up out of there. Because I hate to say it, controversy sells. Now, do I agree with everything that Funky says? No, absolutely not. But in this context of him saying that Armon needs to mature and needs to grow up, he's right on that. He's right. Now, if Armon felt that he was owed some kind of loyalty by Funky and like they did have like a cool relationship or something like that, then I totally see it. But if like someone who I don't really talk to, what's the YouTuber I don't really know? Tasha K. I'll just use Tasha K for a minute because everybody knows for the most part who Tasha K is, right? Say if Tasha K, I've had, you know, minimal conversation with Tasha K, but say if Tasha K was all like, yeah, you know, AT2, you know, he ain't really all that great. He ain't really that funny. He doesn't really have that much talent or something like that. You know, I'll be like, oh, well, damn. You know, I might say that, but we don't have a close relationship like that. Now, if it's somebody who I'm like really cool with, like say, for example, like Sherelle and Perry, and they were going off on me, I'll be like, hold on, y'all got my phone number. You know, like y'all can call me if that was the case. But with like a Tasha K, if she said something about me, I can't be all like, oh my God, she said something. She doesn't know me. But the people that know me, I expect more out of them. And if he's expecting some kind of like loyalty like that, like, first of all, it's YouTube. YouTube, they ain't no hardly any kind of loyalty on YouTube. You know what I mean? They do not care on YouTube at all. They will, any chance they get to step on you and go to the next level over you, they'll do it. Trust me. It sucks. But A lot of y'all agree with me. Y'all didn't think that Funky said anything wrong. And I'm talking about the context of the interview. You don't feel like he said anything wrong. I honestly don't feel like he said anything wrong on the YouTubes, right? On the YouTubes. He didn't say anything wrong regarding that. His controversial takes, that's one thing. But in this case, no, I don't think he said anything wrong. If anything, he didn't really want to dive into it like that. You know, he didn't really want to go in the ins and outs of TGIF. But like I told you guys yesterday, Carlos King was being messy. He knew what he was doing. Because what I say Carlos King titled that video the other day. Hold on, let's go back to it. Carlos know about algorithms, and he was he didn't, but wrong messenger. Oh, okay, Kiki, I get what you're saying. He didn't say anything wrong, but wrong messenger. Yeah. He said Funky Dineva on Real Reason TGIF is gone. His disappointment in Armon, Sheree suing him, and his man. Now, the title was very shady, but as far as the interview, no. He should have been yelling at Carlos because Carlos set it up like, okay, this is going to be a TGIF expose. I feel like he should be mad at Carlos for setting it up that way. But as far as anything that Funky said, I have a feeling Armon's going to listen to it because he said, and that's the other thing, Armon's going off and he admitted in that Twitter Spaces, he didn't listen to it. He admitted that he didn't even listen to it. And now he's going to listen to it and then he's going to go live. That's why I always say, I used to get into it with this one YouTuber, right? And they be like, AT2, you always saying shady comments about me and stuff like that, right? And yeah, you know, I throw shady comments, but but it's more in fun, you know. It's not anything that's mean-spirited. It's all in fun. And so I'll be like, well, blah, blah, blah. Did you watch what I actually said? And there was like, no, just somebody told me about it. Well, blah, blah, blah. If you did not watch what I said, how do you know what I said? You know, and I had to be very stern and show that I was, you know, above them. I had to put my foot down because I was like, you're not going to keep doing this back and forth with me. And so later on, they realized all the advice that I was giving them was true. So, you know, it happens. Y'all remember yesterday, there was the whole thing that Funky brought up about the text message thing? Well, and you know how I messaged Sean? I was being petty. Sean is Al Reynolds' friend. So what he told me was that the message was something like either Claudia is a BITCH or she's acting like a BITCH. So that's why Claudia was upset because whoever, and it must have been Nene Leakes, sent the text message saying that or something like that. Granted, like I said, once we find out what he said, I was all like, that's not even something to really be mad about. That's stupid. But I'm not gonna say what else I know, but there was definitely a power struggle. Like, who was the favorite at Fox Soul, and that's the real reason why they went, you know, going at it. But you know, same difference. Where's the This ATLian said that I didn't say it, but yeah, but it's kind of like, okay, well, and again, that happened when Funky Dineva was there. So if you still holding that animosity all the way until there, I just don't feel like the B word is that bad. I mean, in certain contexts, yeah, but it's not bad enough for you to ruin your job. Y'all get what I'm saying? I can never downplay because I'm not a woman that's been called the B word. So, of course, women are going to take it differently, right? But for me, I don't think that was $250K worth for ruining for the B word. You could have got over that. I'm just being honest. You could have got over that. You wouldn't be mad if you were Claudia and you were from your coworker. Well, yeah, no. I totally get that you would be upset that somebody is talking about you behind your back. I get it. I understand it. And especially to somebody that you don't, again, I'm assuming it's Nene Leakes, but again, I don't think that's worth ruining $250K for. I don't get it. I don't think that, yeah, it's not worth it. And then Funky Dineva said they got over it. So if they got over it, then what's still the issue? Because if y'all literally just going on there working on do this hour show or whatever, okay, just don't talk to them after the show. Just mind your business, do your own thing. But what I was told about a little bit of jealousy of, positions given on the show, I believe that more than that B word really being the issue. Oh, shout out to the Messy Sweet Spot. I love Messy Sweet Spot. Shout out to Gigi. Real quick. I know last time you were in my chat, you felt you were upset because I didn't shout you out. So I'm glad that I caught you in here. Shout out to the Messy Sweet Spot. And make sure y'all hit that like button. We got almost 1,000 people in here, and I don't see that like button going up. Y'all hit that like button? Let me play a commercial before we continue.
Kamala Harris, why is she in my DM? Huh? She stay in my DM. Oh, y'all be thinking I'm playing. I'm not playing. Kamala Harris. She in my DM, bitch.
Tokyo Tony, she a trip. That's like my favorite clip. I gotta put that on Facebook actually. Anyway, moving on. So Claudia, now I don't know if Claudia was being a little shady or not, but she posted this on her story. And it's funny because Armon mentioned this too in that Twitter Spaces. So I think Claudia was being shady a little bit. Okay, so she said this. She said, when you work on a show that reports your income to the union, once you hit a certain dollar amount, you automatically get really good health insurance, even if your job / show doesn't give it to you. And she put give it to you in quotations. Go to www.sagaftra. Yo, she put the website. Yo, that was about Funky because remember, Funky said, he was like, damn, well, at least can y'all give me health insurance? And they didn't want to give him health insurance. And so then Claudia says this, I cancel my insurance and use the union insurance, and the premium per quarter is much less than that I was paying monthly for it. So there you go right there. Now, I was all like, this was too random for her to just put that just randomly. I was all like, yeah, that was a direct shot at Funky right there. And again, Claudia got to stop doing the thing where she's all like, oh my God, they're attacking me. And you being shady too. Just didn't I say with the bitter baby mama / baby daddy club, they talking lies on me? I can't go back at them, but at the end of the day, I can go back at them, but the thing is, they're allowed to say whatever they want to about me. They're allowed to say whatever they want to. And so with Claudia saying the whole thing about the insurance, because she tried to make it like a PSA, but Claudia, that was very shady. That was shady, Claudia. You didn't have to say that. Or give an FYI. Because here's my thing. If Claudia meant that from a good space, a good place, right? She would have texted Funky and been like, hey, Funky, I just wanted to let you know, this is what you could have done. You could go to the SAG-AFTRA and then try to get the health insurance, blah, blah, blah. That's what you should have done. Instead, you put it publicly for everybody to know. And maybe... Let me give the other side. Let me give Claudia's point of view. Maybe Claudia did hit him up, and then Claudia was just letting the world know. But let me ask y'all so I don't get in trouble because I don't want to get cussed out by Claudia again. Do you guys feel that Claudia was being shady with that post or she was really trying to educate people? Yes or no? Well, put a 1 if you feel like she was being shady. Put a 2 if you feel like she was trying to educate the people. There we go. Yeah. Some people put 1 and 2. I believe a mixture of both. Yeah. Kiki said, I like Claudia, but it was shady. Yeah, a lot of people put in 1s. Yeah. No, she said check your status with some rainbow-ish. That was shade. Oh, I didn't even see the rainbow. Oh, ah! Oh shit, that was shady then, huh? With the rainbow? Yeah. What's up, Miss Curiosity? What's up, Mace? What's up, Golden Queen? What's up, Zero? What's up, Papa? Failed to mention the Screen Actors Guild. Yeah. And you know, some of y'all were saying that he might have already knew that, but maybe he was playing dumb. I don't know why he would play dumb like that. He should have just, yeah. Because if you've been working on a show for 4 years and then you're just asking for health benefits, I don't know about that. Yeah, that does seem a little shady. I don't like that. Let me because Denitria, shout out to Denitria. Thank you for holding it down for the Mod Squad. Because you guys are doing this instead. So y'all know the little auto-generated viewers are calling out Claudia for being messy and shady towards others, including y'all see this little AI thing? Yeah, where the hell that came from, y'all? Where that came from? It had like a little AI generated thing, like give it. Y'all see where'd it go? It disappeared now. Is my video flagged or something? I've never seen that before. Yo, that is crazy. Okay, so what I was trying to say was that sometimes y'all hit the reaction thing and that's the like. I still want y'all to hit that button, but you got to click out of it, right? Hit that X and then hit the like button. Then go and hit the like button right there. That's how you do it. Yeah, it like disappeared. Let me go back in there and see if it pops up. Oh, here we go. It popped up. Yo, that is crazy. Yeah, it like disappeared. Let me go back in there and see if it pops up. Oh, here we go. It popped up. That is wild. Does that mean I'm lying? Like, oh, yo, if it can call out these YouTubers and let you know that they lying and giving misinformation, I would love that. Because some of y'all need to be called out for the lies and misinformation that y'all be giving. Yeah. Now, if it can do that, I appreciate that. Let me read y'all what it said, though. So it says, viewers are asking the streamer why their profile picture is of rapper Meek Mill. They are commenting on Funky's recent criticism of Claudia Jordan and the fact that Funky had Screen Actors Guild card that could have provided him health insurance benefits. Wow. He like a boomer discovering new... No, they don't tell us like these updates and stuff like that. So that's why I was thrown off guard. But what about the Meek? Who said something about Meek Mill? Now that one's a lie. Right. Miss Curiosity said it. Yeah. Now the Meek Mill one, I don't know why it said that. I don't even talk about Meek Mill. Well, that's a lie. I did when it came to him and Diddy, but yeah, that's something else. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna keep y'all on forever because I know when what's up, Sugar Walls? I know when Armon goes live and does his video, we'll come back and talk about it again. So I don't want to hold y'all forever like other people be doing. I give y'all a good hour and then I'm out, just like my real life. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys already haven't subscribed. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy AT2. Even when y'all make fun of me and say, AT2, you in love. AT2, you in love. Y'all be so full of it. But y'all my people. I love y'all. Have a great day. Deuces. We out, everybody.
You know what I'm saying? I was disappointed.